This is a series about decoding the mind to unlock a way out in life. This isn't just about stars, it's about psychology, real-life stories, and laying the very foundations of how we understand our place in the universe. When I gaze at mountains and stars, or watch water flowing gently, without choosing favorites, I'm always reminded that nature has granted equality to every human being. We all have the rightful ability to create opportunities and goodness for our own lives on an equal footing. But let's be honest, the real path of life is not always strewn with rose petals. I look back to when I was just 35, where my life had collapsed and I found myself almost broke. I had learned astrology, but it never liberated me from the vicious cycle of my searches. It is only 4 decades later that I am able to genuinely examine my life, thankfully through the system called Indapat Bat Chand. I now understand the planetary influences, and I finally understand why it can happen with such severity. Sadly, at that time I only had a map, the astrology, but I lacked a compass, which is the wisdom of Dharma. So I wasted 20 years solving problems in ignorance, through trial and error, like a blind person feeling their way along a dark corridor. A major turning point came when I discovered a truth. Simply knowing the future cannot change your fate. To do that, you need the mental power that comes from meditation. This is what allows you to transform your habits and those raw, ingrained tendencies. When you can change your behavior, your karma begins to change with it. By the time I was able to rebuild my life and truly understand these truths, I had already reached the age of 74. Therefore, this series, The Astrology of Wisdom, Unlock Your Life, is not an astrology manual for superstition. It is a life lesson I have distilled and offer as a shortcut. I am sharing this now because I foresee that when the world enters the year 2027, the era when Jupiter returns to its own place, the science of wisdom will flourish once again. People will yearn for a true way out of suffering. I want to leave this series behind so that children, grandchildren, or anyone who feels lost can pick it up and use it as a guide to fix their life, without wasting almost half a lifetime as I did. But let me leave you with one final truth. No matter how wonderfully the stars point out a special path, you must do the walking yourself. The decision to change your habits lies deep within your own spirit. No one can do it in your place. May you use this map and compass to make the most of your chance to be born human.